The learning outcome of this lecture is explain solar radiation and its measurements. And the specific outcome is explain the types of instruments used to measure solar radiation. For more reference, refer pveducation.org and eeducation.psu.edu. Measurement of solar radiation. Solar radiation is a radiation or energy we get from the sun. This radiation is converted into electrical signal. So solar radiation is classified into three types: direct radiation, diffuse radiation, and global radiation. There are two types of instruments used to measure the solar radiation. Pyranoheliometer. This instrument is used to measure only direct radiation. Pyranometer is an instrument used to measure both direct radiation as well as diffuse radiation. Now let us discuss this in detail. Pyranoheliometer is an instrument used to measure direct radiation. So this is a hollow tube. Through this, the solar radiation passes through it. So we'll be having a protective lens. This protective lens observes the solar radiation in some particular angle. The direct radiation coming from the sun will be in a specific angle, so that this lens will be accepting these angles from the solar radiations. This radiation will pass through the hollow tube and will be accepted by this black body. The purpose of this black body is nothing, it observes the heat. Below this black body will be having a thermocouple so that it observes the heat. This heat energy is converted into electrical energy. Pyranoheliometer is an instrument used to measure direct beam solar radiation. Sunlight entering the instrument through a window directed onto a thermocouple, which converts heat energy to electrical signal. The signal voltage is converted to measure watts per square meter. It is used with a solar tracking system. Pyranometer is an instrument used to measure both direct radiation as well as diffuse radiation. Pyranoheliometer is an instrument used to measure both direct radiation as well as diffuse radiation. So in this, the lens will be in a dome-shaped lens so that it can observe both direct radiation as well as diffuse radiation. But in a pyranoheliometer, we have a lens or protected lens will be observed for a specific angle. This is a dome-shaped protective lens. Both the radiations, direct as well as indirect, will pass through this lens. Below that, we have a black body in the center of the instruments. Below the black body, we'll be having a thermocouple, so it observes the heat. This thermocouple is converted into electrical energy or electrical signal. So pyranometer is a device used to measure both beam radiation and diffuse radiation. The radiation surrounded from the atmosphere passes through the glass dome, falls on the black body situated at the center of the instruments. The purpose of this black body is to observe the heat. Thermocouple chain or thermocouple module is present directly beneath the black body. The signal voltage is converted and measured watts per square meter. These are the two instruments used for measuring the solar radiation. These two instruments measure the radiation instantly, immediately. So what is the present value? You can use by using these two radiations, instantaneous value can be measured. Solar radiation database for estimating PV performances. Before installing a solar PV system at any particular place or location, we have to analyze the solar radiation database of that particular place or location for the past 10 or 15 years. For this solar radiation database analysis, we have many websites. Here are some of the websites. Photovoltaic Geographical Information System, PVGIST. National Solar Radiation Database. meteorological data from NASA, and so on. In this, some websites are free of cost and some websites are paid to get the solar radiation analysis. In this, PVGIST is a free software to analyze the solar radiation database. In this, National Solar Radiation Database and meteorological data from NASA are paid. Hope all have understood the concept of the instruments used to measure solar radiation. Let's all meet in the next session. Thank you.